Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? What are you doing? Yo, I swear to God, Marcus is in every single live stream, like in the first couple minutes. You got my notifications on or something, bro? Nah, I love it though. I love it. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm just really bored. I had a long day. I just did a shoot with James Douglas. Major photo shoot. Definitely some really cool pictures we just took today. He said, "Hell yeah, yeah." Anyways, I just wanted to catch up with you guys because I don't know. I've been kind of working. I'm doing a lot, you know. I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan of you, bro. It's all love. There's the light. I'm in my room right now. Hey guys, welcome to my garage. As you see behind me, I have a couple of these nice jackets that I got from the show Boy Band. But do you know what's even more important than those 5 jackets? Knowledge. Which is why I installed these double bookshelves that I haven't put any books on. Because one of my mentors told me one time, he told me, okay, I'm gonna stop. But yeah, I've been doing a lot recently. We went to the MGK show. I did a video with Malcolm, which by the way you guys should check out. It's on his page. I just did a photo shoot today. I'm gonna be just going hard, guys. Gotta give you all that content. Got some more pictures coming out. Working on a video as we speak, a major video, and yeah. Shout out to Thomas Crane. Shout out to James Douglas, Malcolm next. Everybody who's been a part of this last couple weeks. My family, we just had Christmas. He really has no idea what he's... No, guys, that's a video. If you guys have seen that commercial, there's this guy who would go on YouTube and be like... he'd be in his garage and he'd have 3 Lamborghinis and be like, you know what's even more important than these Lamborghinis? Knowledge. His name's Ty Lopez. You'll have to see it. But, yeah, people make fun of him, and I'm one of them. So, yeah. By the way, I wanted to thank you guys. I wanted to thank everybody who sent me something in the mail, you know, whether it was a letter, whether it was a present. I think I've got pretty much everything, unless you guys are still sending me stuff. But, yeah, I got a couple cool things. And one of them, I got that record player who I found out that's from Bridget. So I wanted to say thank you so much, Bridget, for the record of the Logic one. Also, Grace for sending me the records with my lyrics on them. That was really cool. A lot of you guys sent me letters. I'm blanking on the person who sent me. They sent me an Arizona can and this thing of chocolate coal and a bunch of other stuff. But I forget what your name is, but I appreciate that too. Also, I got this thing in the mail, this diamond hoodie, courtesy of Elias. So thank you for that, bro. Also, I've got a lot of amazing letters, a lot of amazing gifts that you guys gave me at the show. That I had here in Cleveland. So that was very, very awesome. I appreciate all of those. Our best wishes from Spain. Appreciate y'all. Other than that, I've just been chilling in my hometown with my family. Wonder what it would be like to be noticed by Michael. Well, stop wondering. What hoodie size are you? I am a medium. You thought that was a Pepsi? Oh, man, that's funny. David. Shout out to David. If y'all don't know David, you should, because he's one of our biggest fans, and the dude is an absolute legend. Captain Dave _ absolute legend. How was your Christmas? It was awesome. I got my brother the new Black Ops game, and he was really excited about that. I got my mom this sweater. I got my sisters these perfumes, and then I got Brendan some shoes. Yeah. It was cool. It was a cool Christmas. I got my parents got me some cologne. They got me this really cool new hoodie that I cannot pull out on the live just yet. What else did I get? I got the new NBA 2K, so I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, it was a cool Christmas. I feel like I got other things. I definitely got other things. Oh, I got this. Believe it or not, I was actually really asking for this one particular book for Christmas, and it's called The Artist's Way, and it's by Julia Cameron. I'll show you guys right now. I actually have it with me. It's hard doing this with one hand. Here's my notebook, but the book is right. Hold on. There we go. Got it. Right here. It's backwards right now. I'll flip the camera. It's called The Artist's Way, Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity. And one of the things that this book instructs you to do is write morning pages. So what I've been doing is writing 3 pages down, 3 pages every single morning. And the whole purpose of the pages is to sort of clear, it's sort of to clear your head, but also it's more of allowing, so there's 2 different sides of your brain in the way the book describes, and it talks about how, you may have like writer's block or creator's block, or whatever you end up doing, you may hit a point where you're like, oh, like everything I do is bad. And what it tells you to do here is write down 3 pages freehand of whatever comes to your mind. So you kind of are forced to just allow your brain and allow yourself to do something that you may not be like accustomed to doing, because being an artist, we're very critical of ourselves. So this is kind of a practice that kind of frees that up for me. So I have I'll flip it right here, but I got day 1, 1, 2, 3, day 2, 1, 2, 3, day 3, 1, 2, 3, and I accidentally missed this page. We got today, which is 1, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna keep doing this, and basically the way you do it, because there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. The wrong way to do it is to actually write something, but literally my approach to it is literally whatever is in my head. Like, I just woke up, I'm tired, I need to brush my teeth, I smell, I need a shower, my socks are over there, they're red, it was just Christmas, I'm going to the store later today, like random stuff like that. So it's kind of a very therapeutic way of kind of getting your thoughts out. And then when it actually comes to writing, this isn't the only thing that the book tells you to do, but it's one of the things. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. If any of you guys are aspiring artists, you can go on this journey with me. I'm going to see if this book, it has rave reviews. If J. Cole said it helped him out a lot, I trust it. So, yeah. Your handwriting is way better than mine. Thanks. You smell. Thanks. what else? I don't know what else there is to update you guys on other than y'all about to get the content you deserve, and that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm actually going to Virginia on the 2nd, and I'm going to be staying with Chris, and we're going to have an amazing time. I'm about to see all my old friends who I haven't seen in like 4 or 5 years, and kind of catch up with everybody. Yeah. I mean, you guys follow me. You'll be updated on my life and stuff. You guys will stay there. I want to tell you guys a story. So, you know how I used to like steal and stuff? So, one of the more savage things I did, I used to go to places and take random things from them. And one of the things that I actually still have with me is a McDonald's wet floor sign. So, I went to McDonald's one day, and one of my friends was like, yo, you said no balls, you won't take that wet floor sign. And I was like, okay. So if you guys don't know what no balls is, to guys, that's like basically you don't have the balls to do whatever I'm about to tell you to do. So I was like, well, you're wrong, because I will do it. And, yeah, so I still have this. I took this in, what was it, sophomore year? Yeah, sophomore year. Might have been the summer. But, yeah, just like I used to like take random stuff like that. But that was one of the more funny ones that I did. I know some people take like traffic cones and stuff, but yeah, I don't do that anymore. But it was a fun time. You know what's weird? I bet you guys don't have this in your room. I bet none of you guys have your face in your room on a piece of cardboard. This was actually from the Jingle Ball, I believe. Yeah, it was. This is from Jingle Ball. I still have it. By the way, when you guys give us stuff, like, I have it all in this one room. It's insane. Here's the yawn. And we got to keep it going. We didn't see you at Speedway. I don't go to Speedway. I go to 7-Eleven. I don't know. I think I've been to Speedway once in my life. The guy I'm into looks like you, Michael. That's good. Sounds like a cool guy. I have a question. Well, I could potentially have an answer if you would ask that question. But now we're having this conversation. I'm just kidding. Can we see that room? I mean, I guess. It's actually my little brother Patrick's room now. I kind of just stay here whenever I'm home. But, see, look, he's got his clothes in there. All his clothes are in the drawers. And all his stuff is on the top. Except for my Rubik's Cube. And this is all his. This is pretty much all his, too. I'll show you all my closet. I have all these shirts that I've worn throughout the years, or the last 2 years. It's all those shirts I've accumulated. I have all my shoes down here, or most of them. We got those, and we got that whole row. And then we have all the Jordans. Whoa. There we go. All right, so we got 97s, 12s, 17s, 3s, LeBrons, the Sparkly Johns, the 1s, the Doc Martens, the 4s. Then I have these 4s over here. Got the slides, the Converse, Air Force Ones. And last but not least, we have these, which are my babies. But yeah, that's like my shoe situation. I didn't know you had docs. I actually wore them on Boy Band. I wore them during the Since You've Been Gone performance. These bad boys right here. Maybe I'll put these on like What are those websites where people sell their clothes? Maybe I'll auction them off or something for anyone who wants to buy them at whatever price. That could be a thing. Your hair looks good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just got it cut today. This is what I like to do. Before I get a haircut, I go in and see what I can do myself. And I cut as much as I want. And then I go back in and they kind of shape it up. But I'm trying to grow it out a little bit. This is kind of just like a very rough stage. You know what I mean? I'm not really going to, this isn't what it's going to look like. So I want to figure out a way to change it up, but I'm not really sure what to do. You know what I mean? There's only so many ways that my big ass head can look smaller, and I feel like my hairstyle that I wear kind of is one of those ways. But we'll figure it out. It's a process. I mean, veins like poison. My hair is like, it's like slowly, it's like slightly changed over the years. Like for boy band, it was a little more puffy and just thicker all around. And then right after the show, I kind of did like the whole fade thing. And then I grew it out a little bit more. And I actually really liked where it was at during the middle of the Tonight Belongs to You tour. I think that was the prime phase. But we're gonna get somewhere. We'll see what happens. I might just cut it fairly short and grow it out from there, but we'll figure it out. Put your hair down. Let me see. I don't know if I can really put it down because I have a little bit of product in it. I guess I could do that. That's like as far down as it's gonna go for right now. I like it when you let it be a little bit curly. See, when I let it be curly, that's when it gets longer. So my hair, as it gets longer, it slowly starts to curl. So do it like Sergio's. I can't do it like Sergio. Sergio has his own signature thing. Also, he has a different head shape than me, so I can't do his thing. Have you watched Bird Box? I have not. I have not watched Bird Box. I'm not very good at keeping up with TV shows and whatnot. Do not cut it any shorter, sir. Okay. I'll take that as it almost looks bad, so I won't do that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Let's see. Then I could do it up like this, where it's like more classic MC. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of a new look that works. But of BMOC. It's kind of a cool username. I don't know why it's so cool to me, but it kind of sounds cool. It looks cool on the screen. I think that's what it is. Maybe because it's like short. Same dude who didn't watch High School Musical. That's true. I did not watch High School Musical. Still haven't. Don't plan on it. The Colt, Michael. Ooh, not following this. When are you coming back to Tyson's Corner? I will be there within 2 weeks. Do you think you're coming to Europe Sunday? I know I'm coming to Europe Sunday. It's not Sunday, someday. Yeah, not Sunday. Someday, yeah. I would love to go to Europe. That's on my bucket list, for sure. Do you like K-pop? Do I like it? Do I like it? I don't listen to it. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm not just going to say I like something for, to please people. I don't listen to it. I watch the videos because I'm interested in it and I respect it. But that's like a lot of music for me. Like, I watch all these, like, that's even how it is with a lot of popular artists, like even Taylor Swift for me, because like Taylor Swift is huge and she makes bangers, but like I don't listen to it. You know what I mean? It's just like not my thing, I guess. Like I've always just listened to rap. Every once in a while, Taylor Swift will have a song where I'll be like, okay, like I remember when I knew you were trouble when that came out. That was like I like that song. But yeah. I don't really listen to K-pop. It's not on my playlist, but I respect all the people that do it. I think it's fascinating. I would definitely go to a show. That's another thing. Like, I'll go to your show, but I might not buy your album, but, you know. But respect for everybody, for sure. Have you listened to Why Don't We? Of course I've listened to Why Don't We. Why Don't We is lit. But at the same time, like, I don't listen to them, but I listen to their music because they're cool guys and like I have respect for them. So I'm going to listen to their music. You know what I mean? Like same with anybody, any artist. Do you listen to NF? I don't listen to NF. It's kind of the same thing. It's like I listen to his stuff and I watch his videos and I'm like, okay, yeah, like dude's got skill, respect. Need an Eminem cover, please. If only you knew. If only you knew. Have you listened to Pretty Much a Road Trip? I have not listened to Road Trip. Obviously, I've listened to Pretty Much. Have you listened to CNCO? I feel like y'all are asking me like rhetorical questions. You guys know I listen to CNCO. I've literally put their song in my story probably 8 times. Do you have any other lip balm or only Aquaphor? Only Aquaphor. It's not for any particular reason. It's just it works for me. This dude put his at, but put the wrong at. That's crazy. I feel like I need to sit down. I might take this chair that's in the middle of my room and just scoot it on over here. Let's do it like this. My favorite Eminem song is the one with Joyner Lucas. Oh, okay. Well, I got a treat for you. I got a treat for you, for sure. Have you watched 8 Mile? Of course I've watched 8 Mile. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Lucky me. CarMax is better. I don't like CarMax, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to shut that train down. I'm gonna need you to stop right where you are. Nothing against it, but if you actually want, like, it's good, but CarMax is very, very, very temporary, and it's very messy. And you just get it like all over, and it's really just, I just think it's gross. It has a weird smell to it, weird taste, and it's easy. Like, you shouldn't have to taste it, but you do. You know what I mean? Because there's just so much of it. Like, I don't mess with CarMax. Vaseline for your lips. Vaseline works, but it's also temporary. Aquaphor is the only one that I have used that's like, okay, like we're getting somewhere. Especially because I was on Accutane, so my lips were exceptionally dry. Not exceedingly. It's exceptionally dry all the time, and they were like cracked and stuff. So, and I tried Blistex. I tried all the different brands, but Aquaphor is the one that works the best. So, I don't want to hear it. What's your favorite MGK song? Honestly, I like, let me think. I like Ounce. It's a OZ. That's one of my favorites by him. I also obviously like Till I Die. That one's one of my favorites. Um, oh, pretty filter. Oh, no, we're not doing filters. That's not a thing. Well, we're not doing that. Are you still into high shoes? To be honest, not really. Not really. If you guys, but if you guys had sent me them, like, my brothers will definitely love them. But don't feel bad if you sent me high shoes. But I'm kind of like, I've gotten a lot of them, you know. I've gotten a lot of them. I only like his song with Camila Cabello. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. That's tragic. Because he's got some good music. I would recommend going to... I would recommend listening to... What would I recommend listening to? Listen to Peso. It's not on Spotify. You'll have to look these up on YouTube. Peso, Breaking News. I'll save this live, so if you want to watch it back. Peso, Breaking News, Till I Die, Wild Boy, obviously. Let me see. If I wasn't a fan of him, what music would I recommend? You guys would like a song called Go for Broke on his album. Yeah. At My Best. Yeah, y'all would like that one too. You may know that song, Home. Loco. That's another one. Yeah. Thoughts on Drew Ramos. Love his music. Oh, man. Favorite rapper. I really like Joyner Lucas right now. I really like him. He's very good. Very good. Technical-wise, as a lyricist. Just writing the beat in the right way and all that. Very, like, just definitely an inspiration. Who else do I like right now? I'm a fan of, Webby and Corday. I'm a big fan of him. I think he's really talented. And he's also kind of my age, so... future collabs? Yeah, we're going to work on it. Other than that, let's go with... I don't know. I don't really know who else. Who else is worthy of the shout out right now? Yeah, not too sure. Ooh. What's your favorite Drake song? I like Underground Kings a lot. It's off of Take Care. If we're going like not his, most popular ones. Actually, honestly, Headlines is one of my favorite songs. Like, here's the thing that pisses me off. Is like, people ask you what their favorite blank song is, and they'll go with one that's like it's definitely not a single, and it's like tucked deeply in their album so that they can sound more like edgy or whatever. But I always think that's so stupid. It's like, no, like I see your playlist on Spotify, you listen to the hits, like, you know what I mean? There's a few artists where I actually fall in love with a lot of very like specific songs, like J. Cole, his whole 2014 Forest Hills Drive album. I feel like I can pick at least like 7 songs that I really, really like on it. But there's so many people, they're just like, oh yeah, I like they always say they like the least popular one just to be like edgy. I'm just like, yo, like stop. Leak your playlist. It's not that special right now, to be honest. I'm not really listening to any music. I haven't really been listening to anything. I've just been making my own. Like, For example, you asked me my favorite Five Sauce song. I'm gonna say Young Blood, because that song is lit. What if that's their actual favorite? It very well may be. It could be. It depends though. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not saying everybody's like that. But yeah. Do you know who Miles Parrish is? I do not know who that is. But I'm sure if he's dope, I will hear some music. Michael, Jack and Jack, what about him? Love him. Great guys. Habla Espanol. Sorry. No. I wish I did. Do you think you can paint your nails? I do think I can paint my nails. I sound like a teacher right now. Do I want to? Maybe. I might do it, but I don't want to do it because everyone else is doing it. If I wake up one day and I'm like, I want to paint my nails, I'm going to paint my nails. But, you know, I'm not just going to ride the wave. 315 by Bozzy. Banger. Bozzy's a good example of an artist who does have a lot of different songs that, you know, people can gravitate towards. Because, like, obviously everyone knows Mine, and everyone heard that song. But one of my favorite songs by him is, 315 is a good one. I really like Soarin' and Dreams. I think that those are all really good songs by him. And, yeah. Have you listened to Zayn's album? No, I haven't. I'll be honest, I don't know any of Zayn's music besides Pillow Talk. I have not heard a single song. And I'm very, very, very sorry about that. But to any Zayn fans out there, maybe I should get hit, but I haven't heard anything from him. Cartier, that's a good one. Cartier, and also Change, I believe. Do you listen to... How do you say his name? Is it Ruel or Rule or... Like, how do you say his name? Somebody... Thoughts on Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is incredible. Favorite fast food restaurant? I like Chick-fil-A. I like Chipotle. I like Panera, actually. I like Panera a lot. For sure. Someone said next topic. All right. You like Travis Scott songs? Yeah, for sure. It's on SOB. Lit. The second way. So it's Rule. Okay, Rule. Got it. How do you spell it like that? That's probably just his real name. I'm being ignorant. Said, oh, you basic. Nah, I'm not basic. I just like making my own music rather than listen to other people's. You know what I mean? Let me think. Let's talk about I don't know any Normani music besides the Khalid song. Like, yo, I don't listen to pop. I'm telling you. You ask me anything about hip-hop, I got you with everything. I don't listen to pop music. I don't know any Camila Cabello songs. I know some Shawn Mendes. I just don't know. And obviously, this audience, this is the wrong crowd to say that to, but, like, I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know all these people. Derek Love, I actually saw one of his videos a while ago. It was, he was in a classroom. What was it? It was like Call Me Love, or it was Derek Lou, or something. That was the whole point of the song. It was like that people pronounced his name wrong. Um, yeah. He said, I'm pretty sure it's Lou. Or something like that. I don't know. It's yeah. It's Lou, bit, or something like that. Don't call me or it's Lou, something like that. 1975 isn't pop. No, I don't listen to them. I have to, guys, like, I'm so bad with music and movies. You have to understand, that my day to day is trying to figure out how I can make my own stuff. Like, I don't listen to music really unless I'm on a plane or in a car. And if I am in a car, it's a long drive. And even if I am in the car, most of the time I just put on beats. Like, you can ask any of my friends, I just put on beats and rap. And yeah, Five Sauce isn't pop. I mean, it is. It kind of is. It's like that's what I consider pop, is like, it's popular music. It's not like, I mean, technically rap is pop now. It's like, technically, if you look at the charts, Mo Bamba and Sicko Mode are two of the biggest songs right now, and they're not technically pop. Do you getting your ears pierced? I might. In real life is pop. You're 100% correct. Five Sauce is definitely pop. Damn, coming at them. Five Sauce wasn't popping, now they are. I don't know. I feel, because I think One Direction is pop 100%. I mean, I don't know. This whole conversation, no, I don't even like where this conversation's going. Because, like, I don't know. They have, like, the whole pop rock thing, but I don't like categorizing music in, like in genres. Like, I don't know. It just gets too confusing, and everyone's like, oh, it's not this, because people are like, you can't call it pop because they talk about it. It's like, nah, like, if it's on the radio, it's pop. Period. Yes. Side, next topic. Agreed. Let's go. So, with all of you guys fighting in the comments now, I think it's time that we talk about, you consider Logic pop? Okay, I have to answer this one. Last one. Some of the stuff he does, I think that 1-800 is pop. There's pop songs. There's artists that make popular songs. That's like everybody. Travis Scott isn't a pop artist, but he has a pop fan base, I guess. I don't know. It's really confusing. I just think he has his own stuff. Anyways, how have you been? I've been so good. So good. I'm done. Don't ask any more questions because I won't answer them. I'm not answering any more music questions. Don't ask me, please. You see this face? This is my serious face. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nope, no music. Nothing music related. We're not doing it. We're not going down the rabbit hole. I just watched the Avengers movie, Infinity War. I realize it came out hella long ago, but New Year's resolution. It's not really a resolution. It's more of a actually, it is a resolution somewhat, but I'm already doing it right now. Is I don't want to look back on the year and be like, I could have worked harder. I don't want to ever look back and be like, oh, I could have done that better. Could have put more effort into that. Nope, not happening. We're going full force this year. You got to see Aquaman. I haven't seen Bird Box. I haven't seen any of the new movies really that have come out. I saw The Grinch and it was alright. Real talk, where's Addie at? She's downstairs. What do you think of Star-Lord when Spider-Man almost took the gauntlet off? Dude, I was pissed. I was so pissed. I was so mad. I was like, dude, you're literally an idiot. You're stupid. At that point, you're actually dumb. For real. He was. I understand it's just a movie, but I was like, at the same time, I knew it was gonna happen though, because there's no way that that movie would have ended like that. I'm curious to see what the next one is now. So now I actually want to watch the next one. When you go into Hawaii, I don't know when. I hopefully, if I have free time, hopefully I'll have like a break or something where I can go, even if it's for a couple days, just hang out with the family. Even if it's for one day, it'd be nice to go chill in Hawaii. I've never been before, so it'd be nice. Thoughts on dropping out of high school? Thoughts on dropping out of high school? Man, that's tough. I would say you better be doing something very special, or you better know that what you're doing is going to happen. See, people think, oh, if I drop out of school, I can focus on something else and chase whatever thing I have. If you don't already have that in mind, you shouldn't be dropping out. Like, you got to be realistic with yourself and also your circumstances. And if you're going to drop out and throw away an opportunity that you may actually turn up liking, you're doing yourself a disservice and the people around you. So, for example, me, I always hated school. I hated high school since freshman year. I'm grateful for the experience that it gave me. I do believe that it's necessary for shaping you and preparing you mentally for what the world can be like. Because, I don't know, I feel like it develops a lot of social skills and puts you through situations that you have to figure out how to handle. So, obviously school was tough for me, but I learned through that I found what I actually wanted to do and what I wanted to do with my time there, which was, when I was in school, I was just going and I was writing anyways. So it was like I was already putting everything towards this. What was the point of doing a couple more years? But I figured out a compromise with my parents, and I started doing this online school my junior year. And I was doing school like 2 hours a day online. Just the goal was to graduate. I wasn't taking any advanced classes or anything anymore. I just wanted to graduate. Did it. Was going through it, and then all of a sudden I get this opportunity to be on a reality show called Boy Band, and it came at a very crucial point in my life. I was actually, during that time, while I was in high school and I was doing online school, I worked 2 jobs. Granted, I got fired from one of them and had to get the second one, but I busted my ass to get 2 jobs and made sure I had a source of income to, hopefully fund, my career in music or anything that I would need to do. So I did that, and yeah, then the show came around and I ended up winning. So I had no choice but to take it, and I got kind of like saved, I guess. I was put in a position where I was secure in what I was doing, and I got a record deal. I won a TV show. I'm in this band. So that was something that, that's an excuse. I'm not saying you guys have to do that, but there's other things you can do. If you really have something going for you and you really believe in yourself, and in your mind you know that you will do whatever it takes, go for it. But there's a lot of people who say they that they're gonna do it, but in their heart and in their head, you have that little voice in you that goes, you're probably not gonna do that. Like, you're like, oh, I'm probably not gonna work on this when I'm home. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, and the thing that sucks about, I can imagine that sucks about going to college is because you are at also a financial standpoint where you have to pay for school unless you're blessed with a scholarship. You know, I can imagine that for a lot of you, it's hard to go through school, studying things that you're not interested in, and you know, going to classes where you're like, dude, why am I here and what am I doing? And that's the thing. I think that it's definitely flawed in our education system. Just the lack of freedom. And I'm not saying every school is like this. I have no idea what goes on in college, but I do know it's hella expensive, and I do know that a lot of people complain, at least my friends to me, about just trying to find out what they want to do, and they're not really given that freedom because you have to take math and science. It's like, why are we doing this? Why are we learning about protons and neutrons when I could be painting, or I could be doing photography, or I could be doing this? Like, I don't care about the mitochondria or any of that. Like, sorry, like, I don't. Like, I can just imagine it's very frustrating. But my advice to you guys is, while you're there, take the time by yourself to explore stuff, and don't be scared to, you know, explore different things. And if that costs you grades, something else, or like stuff like that, like, it's okay as long as you're willing to pursue something or pursue finding what you actually want to do. Because, you know, you could go through school and you could play the safe route and you could go get your degree for something that you don't even want to do, and that's not worth it. I'm sorry. You guys shouldn't live your life with a job that you're sort of satisfied with because it pays the bills, but at the same time you don't actually enjoy it. That's the worst. I was granted with the luxury of being, figuring out what I wanted to do at an early age, and I was able to put all my effort towards it in high school when I didn't have that stress of being a college student and, you know, that pressure. So I was lucky in that sense, but at the same time, I did hustle, and I went out and, you know, I made the most of all my situations. So, you should let people learn about jobs for free without. I just think people should know real life stuff. I've always wanted to learn how to do taxes. I don't know how to do taxes right now. I have a business manager that does my taxes for me, but I wish that maybe instead of science or one of those classes in high school, I could have learned that, or I could have learned, and some high schools do this, just mine didn't. So, yeah, I just wish schools would look at it as there's a certain basic level of education that everybody needs to have. Not everybody needs to have, but that should be provided to a certain point. Like, maybe I think when you get to high school, you should start branching out, you know? Middle school, it makes sense. You need to kind of you need to still do science and math and stuff, because no one really knows what they want to do in middle school. Like, no one for real knows what they want to do. So it's like you still have the option that you're going to do all these, and you have that discipline involved. But when you hit high school, it's like people get worried because they keep doing the same thing, but they don't like anything that they do. So it's like damn, like what's going on? Like, you know? Very blessed to have something you're passionate about. I'm very blessed to have found the thing I'm passionate about. But it takes that's the first step, is you need to find it. Everybody has something that drives them. Just think about all the things that you've loved to do in your life. Think about the things that you could do for hours that when you were a kid, your mom had to be like, yo, like, come outside, like, do something. Or maybe it was being outside. Maybe you were always, you always liked to swim or something, right? I don't know. Play basketball. That was me. I loved to play basketball. I would always go outside. For some people, it's video games. And if some parents might be like, oh, like, you know, like, video games, it's bad for you. There's nothing there. There's a pretty big career in video games. But if you're going to do it, you got to do it. You got to be on Twitch. There's a full package that comes with it. And you have to be ready for the full package. You can't just be into one aspect of it. You can't just be into singing. You can't just be like, oh, I want to be a singer and only want to sing, because that's not what it takes to be a star. You have to know how to do interviews. You have to learn how to strategically put out your music and do all this stuff. There's this whole thing that goes into it. I'm not just here to be a rapper. I'm trying to be Jay-Z. Jay-Z is one of the best artists, but also as a businessman, he's at the top of the chain. He's up there. He has his own record label, like a pretty big one at that too. And just you gotta fall in love with the idea of something and be like, yo, like I'm willing to do anything around this area. And the good thing about the music industry for me is there's a lot of different things you could do. Like maybe once I'm 45 or 40 or you know, I've had my fair share of being an artist and like putting out music and stuff. Maybe I want to manage somebody else. Maybe I want to help other artists out and get into that side. You know, there's always something you can do. Thought you weren't trying to be like anybody else. Oh my gosh. I feel like I don't even have to answer that. Yeah. I shouldn't even have to answer that. What if I don't know what I want to do? I'm getting old. You got time. There's always time. Let me see. Advice for people who love music and are trying to learn an instrument: practice the instrument. You'll figure it out. If you want to figure it out. How did you know? I'm going to do it at such a young age. I mean, part of it was I just really liked listening to rap, and I liked it. It made me feel a certain type of way, and I was like, damn, like, this is dope. I kind of got a rush, you know, from listening to it, like, and then I remember writing my first verse down, and I was like, it was like the most like exhilarating feeling. It's like, I wrote this. I put pen to the paper, and I wrote a song, and it's like my own voice. And I was like 11 years old, and it was a terrible verse. It was terrible. Like, but in my head, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And it's just that love of it that you don't really care what anybody else thinks. And you said, how did I figure it out? It's not that I figured it out. The way I figured it out was I saw other people who I was close to not having that outlet, you know what I mean? I would have friends who I would want to do music with, and no one would want to do it with me because they liked the idea of it. They were like, oh yeah, we're going to record this song, but it was like, when it came down to actually doing it, I'd be like, yo, we have to finish this, we have to do it. And they're just like, oh yeah, like I would make my friends like come over and try to force them to do it, but it's like, you can't do that. And I kind of realized that I'd found something that I was way more into than the average person. So yeah, there's that, and that's how I kind of figured it out, was just like seeing everybody else. And however, there's certain people who are very into like basketball and baseball, and me personally, I could never go and work on baseball every single day. I could do music every single day because I want to do it, but yeah. Yeah. Show us the first rap you wrote. I actually wish I could. Do you still remember any? No, I remember one line, but it was so bad. I'm not even gonna share it with you guys because it was absolutely horrific. Michael, I don't understand that. What happened? I zoned out. You just missed a lot. Not gonna lie. I'll save the live though. It's all good. Actually, I might. I don't know. We'll see. You have no clout. That sucks. I can see IRL poster. Where at? I didn't even know I had one in here. I don't know. Michael Talks, not TED Talks. Yeah, facts. What is something you do if you're nervous around a girl? I don't know. What do I do? I actually like don't say anything. If I'm really nervous, I'm very like, this is with anybody, especially if I meet somebody who I like look up to. I'm very picky with my words, and I'm like analyzing what the right thing to say in my head is, and I just overthink everything. That's what I do if I'm nervous. Biggest pet peeves? Oh, this one makes me so mad. When you're in the room with somebody and it's like quiet and they're watching either Netflix or YouTube or whatever it is, and they have their volume like all the way up and you're also in the room. I hate that. Like, Sergio does that a lot actually. But it's funny. It's funny because he'll have his thing like all the way up. Like when we're sharing rooms in like hotels when we were on our tours or whatever, and I just hear his loud ass videos playing. I'm like, dude, like, cut that. And then not only that, but he'll have his like typing noises on, so it's like every time he types, I'm like, dude, stop, please. Drives me crazy. I got 18 seconds. It's probably gonna end any second now, but Dan put Sergio on blast, but I love Sergio, so I can make fun of him. I hate when volume isn't an even number. That's also true. 7 seconds. Peace, guys. Love you all. Thanks for joining the live. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.